All right, Shalom Israel. First and foremost, as always, I would like to give all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha, Quadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Wahasham, Yahweh Shai. The U.S. government is ran by a bunch of pedos. Okay. The once self-proclaimed righteous government is being found out to be not such a righteous government. Okay. And pedophilia is a sin that is punishable by death. And yet, you got all these children who annually come up missing every year. And nobody can ever seem to figure out where these children are going, where they're being shipped off to. No matter how hard the police searches or looks for the missing child or kid, they never end up finding him or her. And that's because ultimately the U.S. government are the ones behind the missing child, okay? After all, the police department, and I mean every police department, works for these so-called elite pedos, okay? So you think the police is going to bite the hand that feeds them? Absolutely not, okay? And the ultimately the top heads of the whole pedo ring are these so-called elites who call themselves Rothschilds or Rockefellers, trickling down to the rest of their nation of people. These are the Edomites, the biblical Edomites, and the wicked that the Holy Scriptures speaks of. Okay. So, of course, a pedo is going to pardon another pedo, okay? And even after all the atrocious acts that Mr. Sean Diddy Holmes did here, even after all of the disgusting pedo acts, okay, he was supposed to be deleted, okay? He was supposed to be deleted for all those atrocious acts that he did, okay? Because again, what he did was a sin punishable by death. But you know, when it comes to something sexually immorally depraved, okay, somehow Diddy is always the blunt of all those jokes. Even though the biggest pedos on the planet are the Edomites. Okay, Esau is naturally into little boys. All you have to do is type in Roman Cantamite or Roman Catamite, and you will see that even going back to ancient Rome, okay, you had grown men having sexual relations with 5-year-old, 7-year-old, even 8-year-old little boys. Okay. Okay, and the ancient Romans were Edomites. Okay. You want to know why the population among the Edomites is so small? Well, that's because Esau is not into women like that. You know, he's into little boys. Okay. But in any case, okay, what did the Lord say about unrighteous decrees? In Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have described. Which they have prescribed. Now, when you go into that word decree, right? The word decree literally means a decision or a law. Okay, now you're talking about pardoning somebody who done ripped out the butthole of many different type of niggas and crackers alike who wanted to make it in society, to blow up big, to become popular, famous. Okay, baby oil. Ugh, like what the fuck is that? Baby oil? What the fuck, nigga? Just some freaky shit going on there. Laxatives that makes you too relaxed to want to fight back, or and you got niggas claiming to be tough, gangster, thug. But just the other day, you was laying on your stomach getting your booty plowed. Nigga, you're not tough. Okay? A real tough guy deals with the harshness of life. Okay? A real tough guy is not looking to have it easy in this society because he's used to suffering. He's used to catching hell. The hell only hardened and strengthened him. It didn't make him weak. A lot of you ninjas trying to blow up in society and become big, it's really because you're not tough and you're looking for the easy way out. And the easy way out is going to lead to you getting bent over the counter or over the arm of a couch and getting your backside blown out. Okay? And after Mr. Diddy is done with you, what, you gonna be farting out cum? Just, ugh. But this is the guy who got pardoned for taking the butthole of a bunch of YNs in exchange for giving them popularity, fame. And it tells you what in First Timothy. Let's get that in the First Timothy chapter 6. Niggas, these young niggas. Yeah, there's always young niggas too, getting their asses plowed by grown ass men with beards. Hopping on TV talking about I get money, get your way, niggas. Shut up. Yeah, you get money with your butthole stretched wide the fuck open. Okay. 1 Timothy 6:9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare. And yeah, it is a trap, man. You gonna let another man, F you? You know? You got plagued with demons. Because a man's semen contains spirits. And once those spirits get inside you, man, especially when you're getting plowed by multiple men, okay, that does something to your spirit, to your brain, man. Now you're getting plagued with demons. You probably got legions on you. And that's why a lot of these rappers, they wear sunglasses when they're sitting inside of a room with a dimmed light. Because they can't look straight into the camera because their eyes will be all over the place, up, down, left, right, trying to answer questions. They can't sit still. They're strung out on drugs. They getting tattoos everywhere. Yeah, you're getting tattoos everywhere because your manhood has been compromised and taken. Okay? Your nuts got taken, man. You know? Your nuts is sitting inside of another nigga's purse. Like, I got you, nigga. So, hey, man, 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed, okay? Diddy, he'll be deleted on this side, but when he come back in the kingdom of heaven, he'll be in his right mind. Okay? But it says, 1 Timothy 6:9, but they that will be rich fall into temptation, a snare. You put yourself in a trap. Going for those riches. That fame, that popularity, all because you want to show the world your talents. You can do that on YouTube, man. And into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. Yeah, because when you look up the word destruction, right? The word destruction literally means to break down. Like destruct, you got D, which means down or, down from. Then you got the word struck, which means build. So destruct literally means to break down. And when you're a man getting popped by multiple men like that, you're destroying your temple. And we know what the Lord said about those that destroy the temple. Because whether if you believe it or not, getting sodomized means your temple is being destroyed. Okay, and the Heavenly Father is not with that shit. 1 Corinthians 3 verse 16, know ye not that ye are the temple of God? Who's the temple of God? You Israelites, which are you Negro, Latino, and Native Indians. You are the temple of the Heavenly Father, and that the Spirit of Yahweh dwelleth in you. If any man defile the temple of Yahweh, him shall Yahweh destroy. For the temple of God, Yahweh, is holy, which temple ye are. So your body is supposed to be holy unto the Heavenly Father. But you got a cave nigga over here popping you. You got Diddy popping you. You got niggas running trains on you. Okay? Walking around with them dreads, flaunting guns on TV like you this hardcore killer. Nah, bruh. That's a facade. Okay? That's a false persona. You ain't no killer. And cut them dreads too, man. When hell break loose in America and these murder bots are out here putting in work, all you niggas who want to walk around with these long dreads, you gonna get them dreads pulled by them robots while they punching your head in. You gonna get you gonna get ragdolled, you gonna get swung around. And while by your dreads, while you're getting your ass beat by slaughter bots. I mean, I get sick and tired of seeing ninjas with dreads, man. First Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, while some covet it after. Yeah, you coveted after money. And that's what led to you doing things that compromised your manhood. Okay? Don't you know that in the Holy Scriptures it tells you if a man lie with mankind as he will with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination, they shall surely be deleted, their blood shall be upon them. It says, which some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Yeah, you pierced yourself through with many sorrows, man. You know, they're doing all that nasty work, you know? And yeah, you pierced yourself through with many sorrows because now when you wake up, you gotta wake up knowing that you had to degrade yourself to a woman getting bent over the table like a bitch and getting effed in your ass. And you're gonna have to live with that for the rest of your life. You can't look in the mirror. You gotta smoke weed, take deep breaths. You're all fucked up in the head now. And all you can do is walk around and pretend like you're tough because you had your booty hole played with. Yeah, it is what it is, nigga. And that act that you did is a sin unto deletion. Okay? But thou, O man of God, flee these things and follow after righteousness, godliness, faith, love, patience, and meekness. All right? You're supposed to flee those things, man. But here it is. You got this niglet being pardoned by a cave nigga. Shalom.